Well, my next guest took an interest in finance at the young age of 7. And in just 6 years, he's built up quite a resume. Not only is he the founder of his own corporation, he's the author of a children's book and a sought-after keynote speaker who travels throughout the United States. And he's now just 13, and he's made it his mission to teach kids the importance of learning how to manage their own money. Please welcome financial guru John Paul Pigeon. Sit down right here.
Thanks so much.
You look like a banker. You do.
So much.
What a beautiful suit you have on. And a tie. Very proper, right?
Right.
So do you dress like that all the time?
Well, not all the time, but definitely important business meetings and events.
Okay. Excellent. See? Oh, okay. Well, you took such interest in finance at an early age. What made you think of finance as a topic of study?
Well, every night before bed, I have private reading time. And when I was 7, I just finished reading the book called The Prince and the Pauper.
Isn't that a beautiful book?
Oh, that's an amazing book. And I didn't have another book to read that night. And so, as I was looking around, I found a book called Rich Dad, Poor Dad.
I've never heard of that book. That's just lying around your house?
Yes. I just found around, like, oh, well, that sounds interesting. And so I started to read the book. But it was nothing like The Prince and the Pauper. Instead, it was on accounting and investing. And it was on something that I didn't know before. And so I wanted to learn more. And so I kept on reading until I read all the books on finance that I could find.
Wow.
Yep.
So have you read Warren Buffett?
Oh, yes, I've definitely read his Buffettology.
Oh, you did?
That's an amazing book.
Yeah, he's a very nice man and very, very smart.
Oh, yes.
Yep. So do you count him as one of your mentors?
Yes, that is definitely somebody I look up to because he represents just a vast warehouse of financial knowledge, and he's really shaped our economy today.
Yeah, he has. He's done fantastically. And who else would you count among your mentors?
Well, I would definitely count Alan Greenspan. He's definitely somebody who I also look up to, along with Mr. Warren Buffett.
Have you ever met these guys?
No, I have not yet, but it's my New Year's
someday.
resolutions.
Oh,
yes.
good.
Do you know how I could get in contact with Mr. Buffett?
I can tell him about you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Stewart.
So where'd you get the idea to write your own book? Because here is the book by John Paul Pigeon, and pretty fabulous to have a book at 13.
Thank you
so much. What made you write a book?
Well, my book, John Paul's Secret Recipe, it's the story of my brother and I.
That's why it's here, because I thought it was a recipe book. But then when I read it, I thought, oh, it's not a recipe book for food. It's really a recipe book for finance.
Yes, the real recipe, the real secret recipe is cash flow and using money to make more money, because I feel that's very key in finance.
It is, it is. And you have a chart over here. Now, this is a chart. Did you come up with this nice little chart here?
Yes.
What does it represent?
Yes. Well, this is the layout of the profit margins for our first business, a lemonade stand. Now, where I used to live back in Michigan, every August they have an art festival. So I plan my lemonade stand for the weekend, and I plan to sell 200 glasses of lemonade.
How many people come to the festival?
Oh, there are like hundreds and hundreds.
So why did you think only 200?
Well, I was thinking 200 because we wanted to make sure we sold out and that we didn't have any left over that wouldn't work
Okay, so
out.
You were planning ahead. You didn't want to
Yes, we didn't want to expend capital on something that would not be useful.
Good business. Good business. Okay. So you planned on selling 200 glasses, and your costs for those 200 glasses
were $22.
So you had your lemons, $9. You had your cups, $7. You had your sugar, $6.
Yes.
So that sounds about right. I'm not kidding you. I did the same thing for a big lemonade stand out in East Hampton one year. Oh my gosh. And I had to make a big capital investment.
Wow, how'd you do on it?
Well, we charged $5 a glass. How much did you charge?
We charged 25 cents.
See, the big difference in East Hampton versus Michigan. It's a big difference. A different crowd. Well, but we did very well too.
Yes.
But okay, so now, your profits, boy.
Yes. So
your costs were $11.
Yes, our costs were $22.
Oh, excuse me, 22.
And with 200 glasses of lemonade, that means it's 11 cents per cup.
Yep, and you sold them for 25.
I sold them for 25 cents and made 14 cents profit.
On each glass?
Yes, and 14 cents profit per 200 glasses would make $28 profit.
So that's very good. So where'd you get your investor?
Well, our #1 investor, my brother and I look to, is Mom.
Good, good, good. Best to go to the family first.
Oh, yes, definitely.
Right, because they're not going to, if you lose the money, they're not going to really, you know.
Yeah, get you.
Get you, right. Well, this is fantastic. Now, John Paul was kind enough to share with us one of his favorite games called Cash Flow for Kids. And to help give all of our children that are here today a financial head start, you're all going home with the game. Oh, here's the game. Oh, boy. This is the game. Very fun. And your book we will read with great interest, and I wish you the best of luck and good luck in your quest for meeting the financial gurus that you so greatly admire. You're a great kid.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I really appreciate it.
Well, coming up next, I'm going to be joined in the kitchen by this year's Stone Barn Pie winners. We'll be right back. One of them's a kid. You're great.